Hello, so I just moved into my apartment like a week ago, as you can see, but I redid my countertops with the contact paper and I wanted to show you guys how I did it and what it turned out looking like. Sorry, this is horrible, but I had just moved in. This is what the countertops look like. They were like super yellow and just like, they look like smokers used to live here and like they just got tainted yellow. So now that I showed you guys the before, let me show you guys the little process. So I started off by measuring the countertops to cut out the contact paper. And I used a little paper underneath because it has measurements. And then I started with the squeegee and aligning it to the countertops and just trying to get all the air bubbles out and all the little details so that it would look like an actual countertop. And then I used the X-Acto knife to cut out the countertops, and you have to try to be really detailed with that, because if you mess up the details around the counters, you're going to be able to peek through to see the underneath cabinet or the countertop, and you're going to be able to tell that it's contact paper. Other than that, it's a pretty thick and shiny like material, so it looks like a genuine countertop, but you have to be very careful around the sink areas and the little corners and edges to be very like detailed. So that was a little bit of how I did it. I ended up finishing the rest of the countertops off camera because it was like 3 in the morning, and not gonna lie, it took me about an hour or two to get it all finished with all the details and get it all smoothed out, but it was definitely worth it. It looks like genuine countertop. I've been scrubbing it with like a dish sponge, and like it doesn't scrape, it doesn't stain, it doesn't like rip and stuff. It's been solid, and it's been already like 2 weeks since I did it. And let me show you guys the after of how it turned out. So this is what the finishing product looked like. I would 100% recommend it. It looks pretty sleek and clean. It looks like it's an actual countertop, and the link is in my bio. So like I said, the link is in my bio. There's like a link tree that will take you to my Amazon homefront, and then it will take you to a little tab where I do have like a renter friendly like upscale like renovation tab, because I have been using them, and I 100% recommend this countertop little like contact paper. And let me know if you guys try it and if you guys like it.